What's up, Axie fam? Today, I've got a powerful comp for you that's been tearing through the epic era ladder. The Rage team featuring Double Beast and a mid lane bug. This team is built around stacking Rage, entering Fury form, and unleashing massive burst combos using retained and scaling cards like Imp level 2, Ronin level 2, and Shiba level 2. Here's the lineup. Front lane Beast with Way of Beast level 4. Mid lane Bug with Fate Maker level 3. Backlane Beast with Inspirational Hero level 3. This double beast with mid-bug Rage stands out because it combines raw damage, deck control, and tempo utility in one cohesive unit. Here's why. With cards like Zen level 2, Confident, Puppy level 2, and Shiba level 2 spread across all three axes, the team hits Fury form consistently by round 4 to 6, allowing early pressure and lethal burst combos. The mid lane Bug equipped with Fate Maker level 3 is a nightmare for control and combo teams. With Attack and Multi-Hit card using Furba level 2 increases discard chances, constantly forcing misplays or broken synergies. Cards like Puppy level 2, Purify, and Confident Cleanse allow this comp to stay functional against Poison, Bleed, or Curse decks, which are prevalent in the current meta. Cards like Imp level 2, Retains plus 35 attack and fury, and Ronin level 2, massive scaling finisher, give you endgame flexibility, letting you store damage for the perfect turn. Inspirational Hero level 3 rewards you for every fury form trigger, scaling your backline beast's damage even more. This build is absolutely capable of climbing to the top 100 when played with solid mechanics and game sense. It's already being piloted by multiple top players and sees success in both ranked ladders and competitive tourneys. I rate this around medium because while the cards themselves are pretty straightforward, you've got to think a bit ahead, like when to build Rage, when to hold your big finishers, and how to time your combos perfectly. Plus, with the Fate Maker disrupting your opponent's hand, you need to stay sharp and adapt on the fly. It's a fun challenge once you get the hang of it. Let's break down the powerhouse cards you'll be using on your frontline and backline beasts. Imp level 2. This is your bread and butter attack. It retains and plus 35 attack bonus when you're in Fury form, so playing it early to build Rage and saving it for a lethal combo is essential. Imp level 2 sets up your damage perfectly. Ronin level 2. Your big finisher. The damage scales based on how much energy you've spent earlier in the turn, so always play Ronin last in your combo chain. In Fury form, this can easily wipe out fragile axes. Shiba level 2. A strong 2 energy nuke that also gives +1 Rage to your entire team. If your beast axe's HP is low, it even gives extra Rage per 25% HP this axie is missing, helping you hit Fury faster. Zen level 2. A cheap and reliable +1 Rage booster for the whole team. Great for early game momentum and pushing Fury mid-game. Puppy level 2. This zero-cost utility card is a lifesaver. It provides +1 Rage and Purify, 2, which exiles up to 2 random cursed cards from your deck or hand. Perfect for keeping your deck clean and efficient against cursed-heavy opponents. Confident. Another zero-cost card that grants +1 Rage and Cleanse, 2, removing debuffs like Poison or Bleed. This keeps your team healthy and your damage consistent. Let's take a closer look at the mid lane Bug cards powering your strategy. Imp level 2. Works similarly to your beasts. It retains and a +35 attack bonus in Fury form and serves as your main finisher in the mid lane. Furba level 2. A multi-hit card that normally hits twice, but if you spend more than 1 energy, it hits 3 times. This pairs perfectly with Fate Maker level 3. Shiba level 2. Again, a solid Rage generator and damage dealer, essential for getting your team into Fury fast. Zen level 2, Puppy level 2, and Confident. Just like on the Beast axes, these cards help with Rage generation, deck cleanup, and status effect removal. Now, let's talk about the runes and charms you'll want to use for this build. For the runes, you're going to want Inspirational Hero level 3 on your backlane beast. This rune gives +1 Rage to all allied axes before the battle starts and on even rounds. Plus, your backlane Axie gains plus 5% card stats whenever any ally gains Fury. It's perfect for helping your whole team build rage faster and boosting card effectiveness. Fate Maker level 3 in the mid lane bug. This rune causes your Axie's first attack each turn to discard cards from the enemy's hand or draw pile, dealing damage based on discarded cards. It's great for disrupting your opponent and chipping away at their resources. Way of Beast level 4 on your frontline beast. This rune gives plus 1 rage at the start of battle and at the start of each turn, helping you reach Fury quickly. It also boosts your attacks by plus 15% damage, with an additional plus 5% damage when in Fury form, making your front lane hits hit even harder. Now for the charms. On the frontline beast, you'll want Beast's Energy Drink S, which applies Degrade and adds plus 2 rage, giving you steady Fury build and pressure. Pair that with Mask of Frenzy to get plus 1 rage for yourself and plus 1 rage to your allies when playing cards costing 1 or more energy. For damage, equip Beast's Charm of Power level 2, Beast's Charm of Power level 1 for plus 6 attack, and Charm of Power level 1 for a smaller plus 2 attack boost on single attacks. For your mid lane bug, also use Beast's Energy Drink S and Mask of Frenzy for the same rage benefits. For damage, mix Charm of Power level 2 and Charm of Power level 1 on single attacks, plus Charm of Focus level 2 for plus 2 attack on AoE attacks. This balances burst and multi-hit damage perfectly. And finally, on the backlane beast, again go for Beast's Energy Drink S and Mask of Frenzy to keep rage flowing. Add Beast's Charm of Power level 2 and Beast's Charm of Power level 1 to boost single attack damage and finish off those key strikes. With this rune and charm setup, your team builds Fury fast, disrupts opponents, and hits hard with boosted damage, setting you up for some dominant plays. Now, let's jump into some pro tips and key things to keep in mind while playing this Rage Axie Origin team. First, timing your Fury is everything. Make sure you're using your early rage generation cards like Puppy level 2 and Confident level 2, which are your main sources of rage, to build up Fury quickly. Alongside these, Zen level 2 and Shiba level 2 also help ramp up rage early in the game. Don't rush to use your powerful finishers like Ronin level 2 too early. Wait until you've stacked enough rage and ideally taken out key enemy targets. Keep an eye on your hand and watch for your opponent's possible counters. Also, cards like Confident and Puppy level 2 help keep your deck clean by exiling cursed cards and cleanse status debuffs like Poison and Bleed, so use them smartly, especially when facing debuff or curse teams. Mastering these tips will help you dominate matches and build Fury efficiently for those game-winning combos. This team is strong against decks that rely heavily on buff stacking and slow builds. Thanks to your mid lane bug's Fate Maker rune, you can disrupt your opponent's combos early by discarding their cards, putting them on the back foot. Plus, your consistent rage generation and powerful finishers put a lot of pressure on control-heavy teams that want to drag the game out. You'll also find success in matchups where quick Fury activation and burst damage decide the winner. This team can overwhelm slower opponents before they have a chance to set up. On the flip side, be cautious against hyper-aggressive, high-burst teams. These can quickly take down your Axies before you've built enough rage to fight back. Positioning and timing your cleansing cards like Confident and Puppy are crucial here to keep your Axies alive. Knowing these matchup strengths and weaknesses will help you make smarter plays and adjust your strategy on the fly. Alright, let's break down what it'll cost to get this team together. This rage build is actually pretty accessible, depending on the evolution level of your Axies. If your Axies have no evolution parts, you're looking at around $7 to $10 per Axie, making it a solid option for budget-conscious players. If your Axies have 2 or more evolution parts, the price starts to go up, ranging from around $16 to $30 per Axie, depending on part rarity and meta relevance. So overall, you can expect to spend somewhere between $20 to over $100 for the full team, just for the Axies themselves. You can check the current market prices through the link I've included below. Just keep in mind, prices can shift based on demand and part evolution levels. Alright, now let's see how this team performs in an actual match. In this gameplay clip, you'll see how Rage is built early using cards like Puppy Level 2, Confident Level 2, Zen Level 2, and Shiba Level 2. Notice how I save strong finishers like Ronin Level 2 and Imp Level 2 for when Fury form is active to maximize burst damage. The mid lane bug applies pressure with discard effects to disrupt enemy plays, while the frontline beast holds the line and keeps Rage flowing. Once everything's set up, the backlane beast goes in for the kill with explosive combos. Now sit back and enjoy the match. This is Rage at its best. That's it for today's episode. The Rage team, high impact, fun to play, and strong in the current meta. If you want to see more team breakdowns or need tips on counters, drop a comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one.